Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that my voice sounds a little bit low and it seems as though my voice has gotten hoarse because I've been talking so much about the Sussexes. We just really don't know what they are going to be doing next. So as always, as I'm trying to record this video right now, I have someone trying to get through to me. New images that have popped up online and surfaced on a lot of the online gossip pages regarding the Sussexes, and there is worldwide speculation that Meghan was in fact wearing a mic during the Queen's funeral. Now these images mirror very much the images that Meghan and Harry was depicted in when they done that short walkabout with William and Kate a few days before the Queen's final burial. A lot of people suspected her to be wearing an undergarment body mic, and it would seem as though she was wearing one during the funeral. So I have found some images of what a lot of people believe she has been wearing. Now, of course, if she is found to have essentially been wearing one of these mics, it definitely would be a breach of internal security and privacy of the rest of the members of the royal firm. I personally feel as though she did have a mic on, from my opinion, but then there's also a second-hand group of people who are speculating that Meghan Markle is due to announce a pregnancy any day now, and they believe she would do this in order to overshadow the rest of the royal firm, which would be very insensitive considering our Queen, our dear Majesty, Queen Elizabeth, has literally just been laid to rest. I personally don't think that she would be that ridiculous as to announce a pregnancy at such a time, but then again, I'm not Meghan Markle, I'm not Harry, so I have no idea. Their disrespect knows no bound. We've seen fake tears, crocodile tears at the funeral. We've seen hand holding. We've basically seen them breaking with royal protocol at quite a few poignant moments, key moments that you would think they would be able to at least just follow the rules and just get on with the job at hand. And of course, mourn the loss of Queen Elizabeth. Let the woman have her own moment. But they couldn't do that. They had to make everything about them. And this, of course, led them to spending quite a few moments during the funeral by themselves, not being engaged with and not being spoken to. So I will insert a video clip here of Harry actually standing alone and no other family members around him. William, his uncles, wanted to talk to him. And that really does happen to people who basically betray the rest of the firm for their own personal gain. He spent a lot of time during the funeral by himself and essentially looking out, gazing from left to right, feeling lost, almost like a lost puppy dog. And what can you really say? He brought it on himself. He said that they was racist. He said that they was unsupportive. Meghan Markle said that there was an extreme decline of her mental health and that she had absolutely no support in the firm. So therefore, what can other members of the royal family say to people who hold such disdain for them? There's not a lot. I personally wouldn't risk it. And of course, they couldn't validate or ensure, I imagine, that they was not wearing mics. At this point, Meghan and Harry pretty much are enemies of the firm. I mean, they could possibly have walked into that place with, I don't know, some kind of device that could have brought harm to the other children or other members, attendees, family members. You just, the mind boggles. I don't think that they would be as ridiculous as to do that or crazy enough to do that, but you just don't know what they're thinking and what their next step is. There was also a moment during the funeral whereby little Charlotte and George were right next to Meghan, And then within the next frame, they were swiftly removed and brought right next to their mother. And this could have been a case whereby maybe Kate felt uncomfortable because Meghan, of course, had to follow royal protocol and she had to stand in the line of succession, which would mean that she was immediately placed behind the children of Kate and William. So she brought her kids forward. And maybe that could have been a way in which she wanted to accommodate Meghan. She wanted to make it possible for her to come a bit more forward. I don't know. But she was just standing there. And of course, she wasn't really being engaged with by Camilla or Kate directly because she's made it clear that she doesn't like them. She can't stand them. She done that Oprah Winfrey interview to basically embarrass Kate and to depict her as someone who essentially wasn't a nice person. Like I said, there's two camps. There's a camp team, she's wearing the mic, and there's the second camp that she's on the verge of announcing a pregnancy. Her cape outfit that she wore during a funeral, which a lot of people said was quite ghastly and it reminded them of some kind of Harry Potter rendition outfit, basically was a rendition of an outfit that she wore when she was indeed allegedly pregnant with Archie. So she re-wore it, and before she entered the chapel, the church, she adjusted the outfit and made hand gestures around her stomach. So people believe that either she's pregnant or it could have been a massive cover up to distract from the fact that she had a mic on slam dunk right in the middle of her abdomen, her stomach. There you have it. So let me get into a few of the comments. I said on another post that she's going to announce her pregnancy. She interrupted other royal events with her announcements. Why not the Queen's funeral? What better way to stay in the fold with King Charles and add another precious grandchild? Maybe that's what she asked for a private meeting regarding, and the microphone pack scares the living hell out of me. Another person has said, if it's a pregnancy, it must be fake again because I've never seen someone's stomach look like that. If she is pregnant, then Henry and Meghan need to give back that award. She did wear her black pregnancy coat last week and now showing off a lumpy bump. She's now begging for rumours. Surely Netflix must know that recording people without their knowledge is iffy. I don't know what the rules are in Britain about this. The first two pictures, it just looks like she's wearing a ruffly set of underwear or something like that. And the third, I'm not really sure what that is. Another person said, look at the top of her cape. The mic is poking out. To think of what she spends on clothes, you would think she'd focus more on the proper undergarments, tailoring and ironing and steaming. I'm not sure it's a mic or a pregnant belly though. Another person has added, it's a mic, but I just can't unsee this. If you put white stripes on that outfit, she would look just like a McDonald's character, the hamburger. Anyone who watches Netflix should be ashamed of themselves. And I think they're talking about if anyone tunes into Meghan and Harry's Netflix content, they should be ashamed of themselves. Another person has said she will announce that she had a miscarriage after all the stress or something to that effect. Another person has added, well, no one in the family talked to her, so the only thing she could have recorded was her husband talking to the pages as they wait for their car. Pregnant, question mark. I would search her and said, how about a good pat down? Because that looks like a battery pack to me for a microphone. I think I'm going to stop there. I personally, if I'm going to be honest, see a mic pack. That's what I see. I don't see a pregnancy. I see an undergarment mic pack. And this gossip page has delightfully provided images of underbody wireless transmitter mic things that people wear to secretly record others. And that's what I personally think it was. I think she was wearing a mic pack. The gloves on this outfit really are pantomime, to say the least. They look very much, very theatrical. That's the words that I'm looking for. So with all that being said, guys, drop your thoughts. Do you think that this is a mic pack, or do you believe that she is heavily pregnant, or at least within the first 3 months? Now, we know that Meghan and Harry did claim that they would never ever have any more children. So this definitely wouldn't be in line with their eco-friendly declarations of saving the planet. I'll be back with another video. Bye, guys.